Hi, I'm Gary Heine with the Food Growing People. I'd like to say hello to Valerie, who is out in California right now. But I wanted to talk a little bit today about container gardening because it's great for beginners. It's great for wherever you are in your gardening. It's great for people that garden in shady yards. I have a super shady yard, so I can't really grow a lot of the full sun things, but I can grow lettuces and greens at the beginning of the year, and can keep kale and Swiss chard going throughout the summer and into the fall for smoothies and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I've done. You know, I had a bunch of 5-gallon buckets a few years ago, so I just started planting in them and had really good luck with them. And so as you can see here, I've got some kale growing that's still small, but it's big enough to cut the outside leaves if I want and use it in salads. Here's a nice green that can be cut for salads. I've got some herbs growing in little pots, some thyme and some oregano, so I can just cut that for a meal a little bit, and then it keeps growing and it will do really well in this pot. I've got lettuce here in these two pots, and as you can see, this one here is ready to cut, and that's almost a person's worth of lettuce right there. I'll just cut the outside leaves, let the small inside leaves continue growing, and then in another week it'll be ready to cut again. Here's some more lettuce that's ready to cut, and let it continue growing. And then in these smaller pots, this is a kale. This is an experiment to see how big this can grow in this small pot. Again, I've cut it already, cut some of the outside leaves to eat just in a salad. If it feels like it's getting stunted in another few weeks, I might put it in a bigger pot. This is a nasturtiums, which are so great. The leaves are nice and spicy to eat, and also the flowers are really tasty to eat. So what I'm going to do is, I started this as little tiny babies, and now I'm going to split this and put it in a bigger pot, 2 of them, so that it has more room to grow, because I love nasturtiums. Over here you can see, again, these haven't even been taken out of the little pots that I got them at the garden center in, and they're growing great. I've cut them once, and now they're ready to cut again. There's another, almost a salad worth there. Here's some kale. That's I'm using these for you know, baby greens, Swiss chard, and you know, if I get some energy next week, I'll probably put those into some bigger pots or put them into the ground. But for now, they're doing great. They're providing me some great greens to eat. And just wanted you to get the idea of how much you could really grow in smaller pots. You might want to use fancier pots than the buckets that I'm using, but anything really works. And I just also wanted to show you over here, I planted some peas in this bucket, and that was the first time I tried that. And they're growing pretty nicely, and they're about ready to be trained up this piece of bamboo so they can grow and get some peas, because it's almost prime pea season. So as you can see back here in the background, those are the 4x4 beds that I've got, and we had some really late super cold weather, and so yeah, I think it stunted it. But the lettuce in the middle one, in about another week, is going to be ready to start cutting the outside leaves for salad. And then there's some kale there that's I probably got a smoothie's worth of kale there, and that'll continue to grow. So again, it's a very shady yard, but getting a lot of tasty things to grow, and you can do the same. So if you have a pot, plant something you like to eat, just one. Oh, the strawberry. There's a strawberry. I planted like 6 or 8 strawberries a couple years ago, and they keep either getting trampled by the dog or they freeze. But now here's one coming back big time. There's some strawberries on it, and that is going to turn into a strawberry patch before long. Not this year, but next year. So you've got room for a pot. You can always grow one thing in a pot, and that's fantastic. And that'll make you feel like a real farmer, give you a lot of confidence. So have fun growing some food, and let us know how it's going out there. Thank you.